Hi, everyone. Welcome to Mindful Crafts and More. I am Katrina. If this is your first time checking out my channel, welcome. Take a look at this video or any of my other videos. And if you find yourself inspired, join my channel. For those of you who are returning, welcome back. I really appreciate you just hanging out with me for a bit. So, hi, everyone. I tested a pattern and I want to do a shout out and share it with you guys. So, as you guys know, I do test quite a few patterns. I really do enjoy being inspired, seeing new things, and challenging myself to see if I can follow it and get a beautiful finished result. And also just help out fellow Yarny friends in their endeavors to be creative and to come up with new and beautiful designs. So this time is no different. I tested a pattern for a newer content creator by the name of Channdrika over at Rika Life. And this was actually inspired by initially seeing a pattern test for her very first pattern. And that was a pattern test that was done by Z, and that's Zelda NRJ3. She tested a beautiful beanie pattern that Channdrika had done. And when I saw it, I thought, oh, that's awesome. So, of course, I had to go make it. And you guys hopefully have seen that video where I showed that beautiful beanie that I made. So please go over and check out Z's channel as well as Channdrika's channel. Okay, so Z is Zelda NRJ3 and Channdrika is Rika Life. Now, before we get any more into it, I want to talk about what I am wearing. So I am wearing a knit stockinette bandana cowl. And this actually I made back in the winter of 2022. Okay. And that was for the awesome Seasonal Yarny YouTube Hop that is hosted by our dear Kim over at the Crafty Nomad. Okay. So it's an awesome collaboration and it happens 4 times a year. And we just usher in the awesome new season with our first makes for the season. So please go and check out her channel if you're interested in participating. She is doing it again this year. So, yes. So, this is what I made for that. And I love it. Okay. Um, I will link that video down in the description box in case you want more information about this, as well as Kim's channel, so that you can go and check her out also. Okay. All right. So now let's talk about this awesome pattern that I tested. I tested a pattern for a beautiful, dreamy mandala. Okay. And Channdrika came up with just a beautiful pattern. It is easy to follow, and it is not a very long make. It's something that you can sit down and within a few hours come up with a beautiful pattern and finished item. Okay, you can choose to choose one color or you can choose multiple colors, however you are inspired. And I think that's a beautiful thing. It is very well written, and she actually has a tutorial that was just released. So you can either choose to follow the tutorial or you can choose to go over and get the awesome pattern if you like written patterns. So that's great because it's versatile. Okay. All right. So take a look at mine here. This is the first one that I made. Isn't it awesome? So let's talk about the yarn that I chose for that one. So for the center, I decided that I wanted a nice pop of color, and I chose this beautiful yellow, and I chose True Boo. Now, True Boo is made by Lion Brand, and it is a 100% um, rayon from bamboo. And it comes as 3.5 ounce or 100 grams skeins, and that's 241 yards or 220 meters. It is a lightweight category 3 yarn, and the recommended hook and needle size is a 4 millimeter. Okay, so working with bamboo is very interesting. It is a very kind of light and kind of loose um, yarn. And so you get a nice drape for the finished items. So I went ahead and used that for my center. And then I paired it actually with a um, cotton, and I used a cotton thread. So I used a size 3 cotton thread. And I'm going to show you my mandala in real time. So let's take a look, okay? So here it is here. Now, as you see, this is not blocked, okay? And again, I decided to do my center with the beautiful yellow, and then I decided to do the outer portion with white and just leave it all white. And I do love the way it came out. Now, I do find that when I added the cotton thread here, I got more bunching of the center, which is a different type of yarn. So I am definitely going to have to block this to get that to kind of go away. But I do love the way it turned out. And yeah, it's just awesome. All right. So thank you, Channdrika over at Rika Life, for a beautiful pattern. So this was the first one that I made. But because I got that bunching in the middle, I decided, you know what? I want to make another one, okay? And see if I can improve on that by using the same type of yarn for the whole entire project, all right? I still use two colors, but I did use the same type of yarn. And this time I chose differently. So this is my mandala here. So now, as you see there, I decided to kind of change it up a little bit. And I did use two colors, but here instead I was going for a little bit more of a maybe a rustic look. And the fiber that I chose was cotton. I chose cotton, but not just the refined cotton. I honestly chose twine. So cotton twine is a little less refined. It gives you a little bit more of a rustic look, and that's what I was going for. So this particular twine I purchased from the Dollar Tree some time ago. I don't think they carry this anymore. But this is 100% cotton craft string, okay? And it's probably a light, it's a little bit thicker than the True Boo, but I don't know if it's considered a 4 weight or not. And it doesn't give you any information on the label at all. Okay, so it doesn't classify it at all. But with that, I used a smaller hook than the pattern called for. So the first one, I followed the pattern to a T using the exact same hook and everything that was recommended. But for this one, I went down on needle size and I used a 3.5 millimeter. And I am very happy with the way it turned out. Now, I couldn't find this type of twine anymore, and I didn't have the color that I wanted. So instead, I looked again to try to find something that would give me a rustic look, and this is what I found. I found this jute, okay? So this is 100% jute. This is Crafter Square, and I decided not to use it. So as you see, I didn't even open it. But I did look around and just try to find something else that I could use. Well, for many of us crafters, if you think outside the box sometimes, you actually will be pleasantly surprised that you can find some of the things that you need in unlikely places. So what I did was I looked around in the tool section of all places. And what did I find? I found cotton twine. All right. So this cotton twine, as you see here, it says tool bench. All right. So this actually is found in the tool section, but it's pretty much the same type of material. Okay. And it's the same weight. Okay. So these weights are very, very similar. All right. And so I thought, yes, this is what I want. It is the perfect color. It is the same um, weight and everything. So I think I can use it. And this is how mine turned out. So take a look at the photo here. I just love it. I love the way it came out. Don't you? All right, so let's take a look at it in real time. Here we have it. So I got a lot less bunching here than I did with using the bamboo in the middle. And this is a lot stiffer fabric that is produced. And it still does need to be blocked, but not nearly as much as the other one. All right. And I'm not for certain how well the bamboo is going to block out because I have heard that bamboo will kind of expand and then it does not shrink back. So this one I'm a lot more happy with. I am very familiar with how cotton behaves, and I know I will be able to block it well. All right. And I love the way this one came out. So I decided that I did want an alternating of the colors, and I kind of chose sections in the pattern where I wanted my colors to be. And I love it. All right. I love it. This is a beautiful pattern. And again, it doesn't take very long to work up. You have a beautiful finished result, and you can brighten up a corner or a table or a shelf or something like that in no time. All right. So just a beautiful pattern. Now, I would like to share something with you guys, if you don't mind. And I would like to do a giveaway and allow two fortunate people to receive a written pattern of this beautiful dreamy mandala from Rika Life. All right. So now this giveaway will run for 2 weeks, after which I will go ahead and choose a winner. All right. You have to be 18 years or older. This is void where prohibited. I will be purchasing the patterns with my own funds. It's not being sponsored by anyone. You do have to follow all the YouTube guidelines. Um, and you have to be subscribed to Rika Life's channel and my channel in order to win. Okay. And we have to be able to check and verify. Okay. All right. Um, let's see. We need a key word. Okay. So the keyword is going to show up on the screen. I want you to use that word if you want to be in the running to receive a beautiful pattern from Rika Life with me purchasing it. Okay. And I am just really excited. It's awesome to be able to support crafters and to inspire and to be inspired. All right. So I hope you guys enjoyed this as much as I did bringing it to you. Please go out and check out the channels of the awesome content creators that I share with you. And once again, I share with you Z over at Zelda NRJ3. I share with you Kim over at The Crafty Nomad. I share with you Channdrika over at Rika Life. And yeah, just awesome. All right. So please check them out. All right. And I just thank you guys. Thank you guys for everything. I really do appreciate you hanging out with me. I appreciate you for watching my videos, giving me a thumbs up, for leaving very kind comments. And guess what? Even if you don't want to participate in the giveaway, that's okay too. You can still leave a comment and still give the video a thumbs up. It really does go a long way. I do appreciate hearing from you. And yeah, all right. So please go ahead and do that. go ahead, check out their channels. They're awesome. You won't be disappointed. All right. So I'm not going to do a puzzle in today's video. However, I will start to bring back some more of the puzzles. Um, so look out for some upcoming videos. All right. So that's all I have for now. Each and every one of you, do everything you can to be mindful, do everything you can to be at your best health, and by all means, guys, be crafty every day. I look forward to seeing you again soon in my next video or one of yours. Bye bye now.